Hey y'all, how you doing today? Look, it's getting real cold out and we're gonna have to start spending more time inside. Well, more than we already have this year. And honestly, not looking forward to it, but that's okay. So today what we're gonna do is we're gonna make some motivational signs, whether that be for ourselves to hang in like our bedrooms or our houses to keep up the cheer, especially in the cold days ahead, or for someone else as a gift because there are a lot of holidays coming up. So let's get to it. What you'll need: a blank canvas. This one is 8 by 10. Some acrylic paints. I'm doing a butterfly theme today, so I have black paint, orange, and yellow. For the words, you can either use white paint or acrylic paint markers. You will also need various paint brushes. So to start, I have gotten these white canvases, and just to save time today, I have already painted mine black. So you can, either paint in black, just like this, solid. If you want to do other colors, you can do that too. For what I'm doing today, I decided to go black. You can also, if you are choosing to do this, you can buy canvases that are already painted black for you, so you don't have to go through the steps of trying to do it. But it's not that difficult if you just want to buy, some acrylic paint from Walmart. That's what I have, and just paint them black. You can do that. But let's go ahead and go on to the next step.
Hi, we're outside now. I was gonna do this inside, but then I realized I was gonna be splattering paint, and that probably wouldn't be a good thing to get on my desk. So, we're outside. Hopefully the audio isn't horrible.
But here we go. So, I have here just yellow and orange paint that I kind of watered down a little bit just so it would be easier to splatter. And I have my canvas. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 3/4 brush and I'm going to dip it into my orange paint and get, just a decent amount on there. I'm going to take a different paintbrush, any paintbrush, and just start hitting it and splattering and seeing what I can do with that. The sun is coming out. Woo! It's because we're making inspirational signs. It knows. So I'm going to switch to my yellow paint now. I'm going to block the sun a little bit so the recording doesn't get messed up. And I have a second 3/4 brush that I'm going to take. Second 3/4. I'm going to dip it into my yellow and just start splattering with my yellow the same way. All right.
So, I feel like this is pretty good, so I'm gonna stop here. You can stop at any point that you like the design you have. So this is what I like, so I'm just gonna go with it. I'll see you back inside.
All right, we are back inside. My canvas is dry, so you can either leave it to dry for a few hours, but you want to make sure, all of these spots are totally dry, or you can take a hair dryer and run the hair dryer on it, which will also help dry some of those paint spots. So I am going to do a quote. I'm actually going to grab a ruler. I'm going to do a quote on here about butterflies. So I actually have a little plan that I've drawn out for myself to kind of figure out where I want things to go. So I've decided I want 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lines. So I'm going to find a way to split up this canvas into 5 lines here. So I'm going to do that now. And you can just do this using like a ruler and a pencil. Just keep, your markings a little light so you can erase them later. So I have my lines, so I'm going to go in and start lettering it. So I'm going to do some cursive and some hand lettering, and once I do that, I know you can't really see much of what I'm doing on here because it is really light, but if you look, if it'll focus, if you look kind of in some of these lighter spots, you can see a little bit of the lines that I've been drawing in, so just keep that in mind. So I'm going to use those guidelines to do my lettering, and then I will check back in. All right, so I have decided that I can't see what I'm doing on here because I just can't. So I am going to, instead of doing an outline, I'm just going to go straight in with a paint marker, and I'm just going to freehand it. So wish me luck. Hopefully I don't totally destroy this. And if you find a way for this to work without having to freehand it, let me know. I'd really like to know. But I'm just going to freehand it, and we're going to see how it goes. Hey, guess what? My camera stopped recording again. Woo! All right, so what you missed is I just finished doing the lettering, and like I said before, I freehanded all of it just because I couldn't get my pencil to work, especially in this lighting. So I just did it with a paint marker by hand. I'm now going to go in, I think, with this silver acrylic paint marker. I'm going to try it on some of the words like wars, butterfly, and beautiful and see how it looks and decide if I want to do all of the letters with it. Otherwise, I'm going to just go over them again with the white just to make them stand out a little bit more. So I'm going to do that now. I think I just lost my wide camera again. Okay, well, hold on, let me finish this letter and then I'm gonna go check that. The battery died. We're just gonna stick with the one cam for now. Whew, I am having technical difficulties today. That's okay. It happens. Happens to the best of us. So I think that definitely helped some of those letters. They kind of stand out a little bit more, but I think I am going to leave some of these white just because I think it's kind of fun to have different letters. You know what? Actually, I lied. I immediately lied. I'm going to make them gold. I'm going to do this upside down because the paint is wet on the bottom, so I'm going to use a different pen. I'm going to do it upside down so I don't ruin that paint. Look at that. I'd say that is done. I'll take better photos of it because it's hard to see here, but there's our sign. Woo! Thank you guys so much for watching today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe, see what I've got coming next. If you have any ideas for what you want me to do next, leave a comment. And if you decide to try this, my social medias will be linked below, so send them to me. I'd love to see what you guys are doing, what you're creating, and how you are inspiring yourself and others. So have a great day, and I will see you next week.